Alright guys, let's talk about pink trust stones now. So now, there is so much information out there about these pink trust stones that it can get so overwhelming that I just decided I am just going to make pink trust stones on generic items that I use the best, and that's going to be the 3 AP generation items. So for this video, we're going to work on Odoa's apron. So again, we can see we're going to go through and we are going to unlock all 6 of the spots. And just ignore my dog in the background. She's being a pill. It is Easter Sunday at the time of the recording this, and my backyard is full of Easter eggs. And she's going to go out and decide that she wants to find them and eat them. So she may be whining a little bit, but don't worry about that. Okay, so we're going to unlock all of those. Again, 300 books, that's done. Okay, now, what you're going to want to do is, you're going to want to make sure that you have access to WOTV Calc, the best website ever. Here, what you're going to do is you're going to select Others. And at the bottom, it's going to give Materia. Now, in the beginning, this can be really overwhelming. But again, I want to make generic ones just for my AP generations, for raids, things like that. So on the left side is going to be all your defensive ones, which I'm going to focus on first. Because it's going to be generic, I'm just going to go straight hit points. So that's what all that is. We ignore the main stats for now. We're just going to go down until we find passives. This is going to be the bonus ability that we're now going to be looking for. Again, because mine's going to be generic, all I'm going to look for is resistances. Fire, water, lightning, earth, wind, ice. I don't care which one the resistance is. I'm just going to go for 3 different resistances. The thing to pay attention to, though, is you can see that the beginning number is either 2, 3, or 4%. What that number means is what it's going to max out with when you max out that ability. So because I am not stressing and I'm not going to be trying to go for the best of 4, I'll accept anything that's a 3 or 4%. So when I go back, I'm now going to start forging these trust stones. So I'm going to go to trust stones, I'm going to go to forge, and again it's the I, the L, and the P are all the defensive ones. So I'm going to go to I, and I'm going to collect the HP one, and I'm going to forge looking for any resistances. I really don't care which. Stun resistance, don't want that. Now it's very simple. We go back, we click dismantle, we click on that I, and here's that I1. You get all the resources back, and it costs you 100,000 gold. And you can see that I have a total of 30 dismantles that I can do. So I'm going to dismantle that. And then I'm going to go and repeat the process. I'm going to come back. I'm going to forge. I'm going to forge an I. It's going to be HP. And then I'm going to forge. Silence resistance. Don't want that either. Now this is the most tedious part of this entire process because there are so many passives that you can get. And most of it, I mean, a lot of it's great and stuff, but I'm just basically looking for anything that's generic with a resistance that's either a 3 or a 4%. So HP, forge, fire attack resistance. Oh, see, that's a 2. I'm not going to accept the 2. The 2 is the least of them, so I'm not going to accept that 2. If that was a 3 or a 4, I would have accepted it. And then we just continue to do the same process. Back, forge, HP, forge, and immobilize resistance. Don't want that either. Dismantle, I, click it, dismantle. And this is the part that can get very tedious when it comes to these truss stones. But it's not a whole lot to stress about, because if you mess up, you just dismantle it. You get all the fragments back. Ice resistance 3. We're taking that one. Okay, cool. So now I'm going to go on to the backwards J. Okay, I'm going to forge J, HP again. I already have ice resistance. So then luck, nope, don't care about that.